Chairman, sir, ministers and gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, going to focus on sample collection today. Since the beginning of the response, our strategy has been trace, test, isolate, and treat. It's only by doing this that we are able to know the burden of COVID-19 in the country. And so with a population as, with a country as populated as ours, it's not been easy, but we have to continue to push. In line with our national strategy, we have rapidly scaled up our testing laboratory, our testing capacity nationwide. As of today, we have 63 laboratories that are testing for COVID in the country. We have leveraged on the existing laboratories in the country, including other programs, other disease laboratories, and private laboratories to set up these laboratories. In addition to accessibility and improving the turnaround time of our results, our aim is to expand our national testing capacity, which we have achieved. We've also supported states to set up sample collection sites. However, our current situation is the testing labs are underutilized, and that is because we are not collecting enough samples for the labs to test. I think it was mentioned earlier, since the Salah break we've had, some of our confirmed cases have been very low compared to what we've been having before. But this is not because the numbers are getting low, but it's because we are not collecting enough samples. If you notice, the number of samples collected during Salah was very low, and we believe it was because of the festival season. Some labs even went on break, which shouldn't have been. So we are working with the state to quickly address this so that we do not have this kind of situation again. Now, what do we want? We want every local government to have a sample collection site in the country. We started a pilot in FCT where we have various sample collection sites within the FCT, and that's what we want to expand to other states. And let's have sample collection sites in each local government in the country. And that will help us to be able to collect enough samples, and all local governments will be covered. On Monday, we talked about 85 local governments where we did not collect sample at all, we never tested. But if we have sample collection sites in these local governments, they will be able to test or collect samples, and they will test. So we want to continue to appeal to our states to prioritize testing. And we want Nigerians also to come forward for testing. We know sometimes we look at stigmatization. People say they don't want to go to the testing sites because they will be stigmatized. But, I mean, this is not something to be ashamed of. We've just had an example amongst us. It can happen to anybody. So, please, let's come out and be tested. And lastly, I still want to emphasize that this week is World Mask Week. I want to encourage us to use our masks properly and join us in the hashtag #MaskOnNaija so that we can fight this COVID. Thank you.